Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl here to bring you another reading for Capricorn. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Capricorn. Oh, we have the cards splitting up. Starting off with our High Priestess, which is your awareness. It is your knowing the truth from deep within. You're seeing and believing from within. You're keeping your guard up. So you're following your intuition to keep your guard up because of change. Certain change has taken place. You're focused. You're really focused on seeing that change come in. So you're paying attention to what is happening around you so that you can deal with people and keep your integrity intact. You have the Page of Cups, so something of an idea that you want to follow is you're pursuing what you want, because we have the Page of Pentacles here. So you're really focused on doing what you love and making it happen. It's bringing in something new, or beginning a new project, or wanting to begin a new project with someone or just by yourself. But you want to bring something in, and it is to bring your happiness or happiness of others in. Wow, look at that. To bring in the happiness of others or your own happiness, and see that you can have more, that you can build a home from this project, or see that your intuition, you're really following your intuition. You're committed to a water sign, or you have a commitment to what you love. You are open, you are willing to share, you want to heal. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, could be fire sign energy that you have as Capricorn Sagittarius may go. And you're really focused on what you want. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. So really putting the effort in is what you're doing. You're not stepping down. You're keeping your integrity intact, and you're dealing with others, and you're really speaking your truth, or you're projecting the truth, or you are looking forward to your happiness or the happiness of others. And you're being very patient, because you know that whatever you've done in the past, again, fire sign here, King of Wands, you have done the work, and you're waiting for that work to come into fruition, to bring in the abundance that you know is on its way. You sense it. And if you're listening to what's going on with the universe, horoscopes and other tarot readers, you will know that Capricorn is being called to receive. And then not just receive, but receive in a big way. Capricorn, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, but most of all for showing up. I'm using the Herbal Tarot deck, and this is by Tierra and Candis, Cantin, along with the Herbal Astrology from Adriana, Ayales. And that is for the guidance that I usually call the guidance for the future card, but in Aquarius it was representing more the past, which was quite deep when it comes down to what readings can do. It's quite a long read. I didn't realize I was going that long with it. So trying to not cut corners with you, but stick to the point. But then again, the reading will do what the reading will do. I can only read what Spirit tells me to read. And here we see the 8 of Swords with the 7 of Pentacles. So being very stubborn and holding on, not changing the mind about waiting. You know something is coming, Capricorn. And you're looking forward to that. You want to make a proposal to someone, or you want to step forward and continue on your journey. You know that something is coming and you want to move forward with it. You have an idea that you're not letting go of at all, which is good, which is very good. All right, so with Adriana Ayales and her Herbal Astrology, I've also brought in the Energy Oracle, which is by Sandra and Taylor, for the energy of the card that shows the energy around you, what is hidden from you. I particularly put that energy card there to expand on its meaning. And it helps to read to take more shape and be a little more personalized, even though it is general, but to you. You will see when I pull that card. Here we have the Temperance card come back. So Capricorn, either you are dealing with the Sagittarius or you have strong Sagittarius, or Jupiter is really bringing in what everyone is saying that Jupiter is bringing in for you. It's that abundance coming in. You're healing. You're healing. And again, Jupiter is in Cancer. I think it's moved into Cancer. And yeah, it's in a good place there. Jupiter and Cancer very happy together when they're in, when Jupiter goes into Cancer. It's good things are coming. It's very spiritual, it's very deep, it's very expansive, it is understanding, it's knowledgeable, and it is a sense of home, bringing things home. So bringing things into fruition, in other words. And the Temperance card is really telltale signs of Jupiter is surrounding you, healing you, bringing you into what would be well-being, because it's the Echinacea card, and we know that Echinacea is good to take care of colds and such. So if you are feeling under the weather, you might have been feeling under the weather, and if you're still there, you might want to stock up a little bit on the Echinacea. Here we see the Three of Wands, which is the saffron, which is very interesting because Aquarius had this in the future position, and it was this card that I was dealing with that extended the read quite a bit. So if you're curious enough, you can go take a look, because your future, again, the Three of Wands, is a journey that you're going to take. You're going to step out a little bit. It's not going to be for long, and it's not going to be for far. You're not, well, I mean, jet setting around the world might not be far for some, but this is more about you seeing changes come because of your healing, because of other change that has taken place. Spirit is giving you this. Spirit is saying, hey, you want to go for a trip, you want to go out, you want to do a little different, you want to learn something new. Now you can, because I've healed you, I've given you something, and now you want to take it to another level. For others, it is seeing that their ships are coming in and that they might sink, but no, they're not going to sink. It is you are going to make change around the possibility of losing something. Because no matter what, when we gain, we do lose. And it is what we must give up in order to gain. And that is food for thought. What is above you, my darling Capricorn, is the Two of Pentacles. So you're in a dilemma of what to do with what I have, and what am I going to do? Well, think about it. If you win the lottery, you know, what would you do? You're needing to bring things back into the balance, and you probably have been working hard at that because you've been through a dilemma where Spirit had to step in. And now you're thinking of financial security, or you've been thinking of financial security, and you're wondering if your ships are going to go down. Because you keep hearing you're going to get, and you're thinking, well, I put my hands in my pockets and I don't have 2 pennies to rub together. But then again, we don't have pennies anymore, so your pockets might just be empty. Please, I'm just trying to be funny. Your money is what is on your mind, and you have been juggling one way or another. Should I put it here? Should I put it there? You've probably been breaking things down and trying to do too many things at the same time. And Spirit is saying you need to take a step back. Take a look at what your possibilities are and bring in some grounded thinking here, because you are very grounded. Even if you're feeling like you're off balanced, you find the way to bring in the balance, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to bring the balance in here. That's what's on your mind. And what's carrying you or what's pushing you, that fuel is the Ace of Wands. So the potential of having something, the potential of starting up something, whether it's a business or a conversation with someone, or reaching forward to a higher knowledge, higher understanding, getting into a new contract with someone. You're looking forward to it too. You want to move forward. You're really minded. You're thinking, how can I put money aside to build on something? Conversation is actually required here. Here we see the King of Pentacles, and this is our stability. You've either received some form of stability, or you've been stable for some time and you're feeling like the ground is shaking, or it's just you're not sure if what you want to invest in is going to bring some fruition. You're feeling, you were, because this is in the past, you were feeling like things were stable, and then something happened and it put you off ground, off balance, and now you're trying to bring it in. And not just trying to, you're really reflecting on what was done. You're paying attention to how things worked before with certain people, and you're deciding if you want to cut away or continue with them. And here the future card says that there will be a devotion to, you're going to make an offer, or someone may make an offer to you depending on your situation. But there is a devotion to something or someone, and it is doing what you love, because that's what we saw in the beginning. It is something that you hold with high value, and you want to bring the balance. You want to help someone. You're seeing that there is something that you can offer to someone. It may just be the other way around, where someone wants to help you. Someone is going to make you an offer. You are in a situation of being held back. This is where you are now. You're waiting. Spirit has put you in a position where you must wait, and you're thinking things through. Again, the healing process is where your mind is. You're either gone into sort of a spiritual retreat for some of you, or you're focusing on what is best for you, for your future. This is where you're holding back. You're measuring. Should I put some here? How much will I put there? Do I have enough to carry me through, will sustain? Should I invest? This is where you're at. You're really opening up your mind to what is available to you. Remember, the beginning, following your intuition was a big play there. Now, this is what you can't see, and this is where I bring in the energy card for this particular position. In this position, it is the Ace of Swords. So this is a victory, that we know that you are being victorious, or someone is coming to tell you a truth, or you are going to receive news of a victory. Either way, Spirit is given this potential. This is not you, this is around you. This could be other people, this could be Spirit in general. This is our hopes and fears. So Three of Swords is that disappointment that you want to overcome, or that has placed you in a place of healing where you are overcoming the disappointment. from the past, because this is always about the past, this Three of Swords, where you either overcome something that was very hurtful. Again, it is dealing with others. It is a 3, so you were in a relationship that may have taken on a third party, or you were in a relationship where you had decided that something wasn't right because of third parties. And third parties can be any third party. It doesn't have to be a romantic state, but the disappointment is there. That what you were invested in, and this is where your mind is on a struggle to come back onto solid ground, because you were thinking and feeling and seeing and doing and being put in a position where you had to break away, or you had to make a call, a judgment call. You had to take the reins away from someone, regardless. Could have been someone that you work with, could be someone that you are in love with, it could be family, it could be friends. Whatever the situation was, there was a break in that. And the fear is that it will happen again, because it may have been so devastating that the Temperance card had to step in, where Spirit had to come and soothe you, because it was that deep. The wound that you got, it went that deep. It went so deep, it was on a spiritual level, where it could be family, it could be, because whatever hurts you the deepest, if it is that you're close to some family members and they've disappointed you in whatever way, or it is people that you've been working with for a while, it is a relationship that you had that was deep. It was a long-standing relationship that came to an end, and you had to rebalance. You had to take time away to heal. That's how deep that cut was. The fear is, again, that it would happen again, but the desire is to overcome. It is to get past. It is to take that suffering and that pain and make money with it, or at least bring in an idea that could help you to make some money. And then have a conversation with someone, because this person or people or whatever it is that you're dealing with, they want to come around. They want to heal with you. Somebody wants to see the Four of Swords. Somebody wants to talk to you, or you want to have a conversation with someone. That's how it plays out. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Medicine, or the Medicine Wheel, and this here is representative of the healing that you've been through, or that you've been going through, that your mind has been determined to work through again what was done in the past. You're slowly coming through, and because that you took the time to do that, you're getting that second chance, that win that everybody's talking about for Capricorn. That Capricorn, it's your time, and things are coming. The wheel is turning in your favor. It is because of all of that, the suffering that you've been through, the deep cut that you had to go through, that you've overcome. Now you're going to come into something which will bring you into abundance. And the Eight of Wands is a conversation or journey that you may very well take, and it's coming back here with this 3. And then we have the Knight of Cups for someone who wants to make an offer to you, who is very emotional as personality goes, not just because they're a water sign, but it could be that they see the emotional connection with you and they want to have that conversation to help you come up, to rise above, because again, the water sign is here. But it's an offer that is to come, whether it is you making that offer or someone wanting to make an offer to you, or it's just following what you love. If you're not thinking about other people, or you're staying away from other people because that's where you are, even if you're not wanting to deal with other people, it doesn't mean that it's someone that's coming. For those of you who are hell-bent on, I'm not dealing with people, then it is you that is following your heart, what you want to do. And you are going to be very devoted to it, whatever it is that you take on as an endeavor goes. Then we have the strength card. So again, they find the strength, and I say they, this is for general purposes here where other people are involved. They are going to find the strength to come and talk to you. You are going to find the strength to go and talk to them, or you are going to hold back from dealings that may be related to people who are involved or were involved with what took place. You're just being very particular on who you deal with. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So it could be that you're holding back from a particular person who's very adventurous, or you have the courage to help that person, or they have the courage to step forward and speak to you about what it is that they want to do, or that they may be looking for investor in you and they want to work with you. But they're very innovative, and they're pretty much on their own. If it is that you are dealing with a fire sign, could be that this is a fire sign, particularly a female, who may come in and want to offer you something, or decide that I want to move away from this relationship, or they don't want to talk to you anymore. That's not everybody. But then the Eight of Cups signifies that somebody wants to move on, or somebody wants to come back. Could be a fire sign that wants to come back into your life. You are in a position, or will be in a position, that you have received the benefits, or you will be receiving the benefits, and then you will have to decide what to do and who to give and how much to give. Again, bringing in the balance. This is where you were, this is where you will be, depending on your situation, because money is flowing around you. One way or another, it is on your mind. And whatever you have, you're thinking about how to share, who to give, who not to give to. And then you have a plan. Of course, there may be a plan from someone else that may want to come and offer you something, and again, ask for money of you. Or just that you may have a plan that you want to focus on, and you're thinking it's only a dream, or that your dream will come true, and that you will overcome. You will overcome, and you will either get the divorce for some, because it's about money, it's about breaking up a relationship, it's about third parties. It is about, I can't get over, I will not take you back. It's going all into as I go deeper in, I see the disappointments coming up again. It's third parties, it's divorce proceedings, it is breaking up with relationships of personal or financial. It is having to divide money between you and another because of divorce, etc. It can go all there, and it is going all there. But what the point is that you are in control, and you will decide. You will make up your mind. You will say yes or no, and it will be your call, because you hold the responsibility. You are in charge. It's as if to say someone is trying to take from you what you will not part with, and that is not going to happen. You may very well come into money, and everybody's coming knocking on your door wanting some of it. I mean, you take it as it resonates. All right, let's see what the energy is for the Ace of Swords, because that is truth. Not necessarily your truth. This is coming from someone else. This is somebody coming to talk to you. This is the universe bringing you news, bringing you victory. Again, you may have had to deal with legal situation, because we saw the King of Swords. It could be a judge bringing in a judgment in your favor. Either way, Capricorn, something is coming to you. I think I have to do one more. What is the energy for the Ace of Swords representing Capricorn's reading? For the Angel of Love. Interesting. Someone else got this card. And I did just before the lunar eclipse when I did the reads. Angel of Love, 49. Let's see. Someone is telling the truth. Because that's the Ace of Swords. 49. Somebody loves you. Maybe that is where the betrayal is coming to really heal. 49. Let's see. Let's go here. 48, 49. Angel of Love. Tender connections. Okay. So it's a positive. It truly is a positive. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of those events in a significant way. The Angel of Love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. Beautiful. Now, yes, it is the Ace of Swords, okay? You were disappointed. Maybe they're coming back to talk to you again. Somebody wants to speak to you. Let's see what the reverse has to say. In the reverse position, the Angel of Love could indicate a possible disconnect in matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected in a superficial bias. On a superficial basis. Yet at the deeper levels seem to be going their own ways. So just staying with someone, again, that's what you have to choose. That's what you're thinking. Should I stay? Should I go? What's working out for me? What's not working out for me? At a deeper level, it seems to be going there. You seem to be going on your own ways. That's what that meant. Sorry. Staying connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation if the longing remains alive in one partner's heart. If you find yourself unable to let go, this loving angel is telling you it's time to release any toxic or unrequited attachments you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free your heart and open your life to the fully present and honoring love that you so rightly deserve. So look in the mirror and see the Angel of Love there with you. Know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. Again, it's that healing. Yeah? Here's the affirmation if you want to sit with it for a while. I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. The Wheel of Fortune is going to bring that to you. Now let's take a look at the guidance from Adriana Ayales. Let's see what she's got going on. For Capricorn, big change. You're taking control. You're standing on your own and you're not, that Seven of Wands is your integrity. You're keeping it intact. What is the guidance for Capricorn? Ayahusaka. Interesting. Ayahusaka. That's 50. Let's see what 50 says. 50. The herbs, Ayahusaka. That's really spiritual. It's rebirth. Mastery, great revelation. Discovery of higher self. Again, there's your discovery of higher self there. divine message, a divine messenger, gifts from spirit, realization, telepathy, transcendence. And that's in the upright for this card. Again, dealing with the King of Cups. Either it is personal to yourself or you're dealing with a King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, water sign. Jupiter is in the Cancer, and Saturn, if I'm not mistaken, is still in Pisces. But the whole point is that you have power within and power around you. Again, with the Temperance card is bringing all that in and helping you. It is putting you in a position where you are in control. Disbelief in unseen forces is a reverse here, where you're lost and you're feeling like you're losing. Loss of identity, resistance to change, stuck in old patterns, unable to see beyond your experience, shattering of ideals and desire. Again, disappointment that needs to be overcome. Somebody wants to reconcile with you. It's Pluto and Jupiter, Neptune ruling this card. It's an ancient ceremonial brew native to Amazon, used in sacred spiritual medicine among many indigenous peoples within South America. In Quechua, Aya means soul, spirit. Usaka means vine. Ayusaka is primarily made of two key plants: the Banistriopsis capi, vine, and the Psychotria viridis, also known as chacruna, along with other ingredients which vary depending on the medicine maker and curandero, the healer. The ancient Ayusaka brew is traditionally prepared for curing ills, divination, and as a diagnostic tool for healing others. It is served by a shaman as sacred songs and dances are performed to honor and invoke the spirits. The brew induces a profound visionary state, igniting supernatural abilities such as vivid communication with ancestors. You and Aquarius talking to the ancestors. And that is why that reading took so long, because it went deep. Relationships with interdimensional beings, the ability to see into the future and more. And this is what Spirit is giving you. You are being able to hone in on your abilities. This Sagittarius card here is about being directly connected to Spirit. Being able to see through just being with people. You're able to read them better through Spirit. Your intuition may improve in levels that you will not begin to understand until you actually experience it. Then you come back and say, oh my God, that reading meant that to me. Because you're pursuing, you see, if you're pursuing on a spiritual level, it's going to come. That power is going to come down to you. Look forward to being really in a dreamy state, or when your dreams come just around or about the eclipse and of the sun, because the truth will be revealed to you. And that is probably what all of this is bringing in, that your intuition is coming in stronger as the days go by and truths are being revealed. All right, let's move along here. Let's read the guidance, because I don't want to take this too far. You are mastering the power of awareness when aligning to a higher power. Ayusaka's spirit is here to support your ascension, drawing upon ancient wisdom embedded in your DNA and the earth. Allow yourself to be shattered as you travel through the cosmic womb. Ayusaka catalyzes purification through the cathartic release of the known, only to reveal undiscovered terrain within your soul. You are one with the magnetic brilliance of Source, the intelligence that orchestrates the great mystery. Feeling lost in the labyrinth only comes when a loss of intentionality or respect happens. Offer your greatest intentions, sacrifice your needs, enter into the void without expectation, and allow yourself to be consumed by the oceanic consciousness. Remember, dear one, that to heal the world, you must heal yourself. You are the source of love, and that comes right back to this card, the Temperance. I would say Sagittarius. Capricorn, that's where you're at. You're healing from deep within. You are taking control. Your intuition is leading you. And where you will end up is because you are connecting with spirit and your ancestors. On that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.